get any better than this.
Here we go. Welcome to the Scorch.
This movie's been as rigorous, if not way more, than the first one. I never thought that possible. Still a lot of running and just other stuff too. It's beyond just the running. We're not just running, we're running through sandstorms and we're trudging up, dunes and battling cranks, soldiers. The hardest thing I'd ever had to do.
I'm getting tased, man.
This is a very, very physical movie. A lot of wire pulls. And just, the fun stuff, blasting through windows and getting shot, getting blown up, and all kinds of crazy stuff.
I was so surprised at how much running there would be in Maze Runner.
Come on, hurry! We're running out of time! Here, follow me!
I was shocked. It's called Maze Runner for a reason. And you do run a lot.
It's been tough. It's definitely been the most physically challenging shoot I've ever done.
Everybody home!
Albuquerque's a different beast. It's already hard to grab for air, and then when you're running up sand dunes and when you're running in and out of tunnels, it's you're really doing this stuff. It's we are really doing this stuff.
A little further, guys.
Running up and down sand dunes that literally kind of on about that angle and maybe at 50 to 100 feet high is really hard. It's hard to do anyway, but then when you get to the top and you have zero oxygen, zero breath, it's just everything's gone. They had oxygen tanks standing by.
When you're out in that sun and the sand, you're really going nowhere. It just falls away on your feet. It's really difficult stuff. And now on top of that, Albuquerque is a mile-high city. The atmosphere is way thinner. It makes things really taxing on everyone. In fact, by the end of the movie, people were dropping like flies. We had so many things happen at the end that it's amazing it all kind of worked out. This one beat everyone up for sure.
We ran our actors through the gamut of actually trying to survive.
One time they were like, 1, 2, 3, and I slid all the way down the elevator cable, hit my butt on a metal ring that's at the bottom there, and I'm just keep going. So I turn around, I'm just ugh. And you have to jump back. But that one hurt. There's gonna be such a bruise. Oof.
I can't wait.
There's gonna be such a bruise.
We had a lot of men down on this movie. Barry Pepper broke his leg. Dexter Darden had a sickness that he had to deal with.
Someone call 911! His wrist is broken! He's passed out!
Well, let's see. I had a minor fracture on my knee doing a stunt. And then I had my appendix removed last week. So I still have 3 scars here. So yeah, it's been a very painful shoot.
We had a lot of injuries and a lot of people fell and a lot of people get back up.
It's always cool when a movie's tough like that. We have a great crew.
Those are the people who save our lives. Thanks, George. There they are. Yeah! They're the only reason I still have a heartbeat.
Filming movies is not easy at all, and but that's part of what makes them so cool.
Thomas.
Get him in line.
It's been great working with Dylan, actually. He's worked to the bone, Those kids, particularly him, they're working every day, and they're long days, and it's a long shoot. So hats off to the dedication and energy and commitment that I see, and you see it it's kind of always there.
Hey! You don't use this thing! Cover me! This victim's all on the chance!
It's a true trial for these kids. They've been, having to tromp through the desert and truly practical punishing landscapes that they've been in. Really long hours and difficult action they've had to do. Yeah, really impressive bunch.
It was weird because it would be cold in the morning and then
warm in the afternoon, then freezing again. We were trying to like figure out how to dress for the situation.
Wardrobe was crafty enough to create these like t-shirts that have hand warmers in them. And it kind of helps, but you know, we're going to be on nights, and it's going to be nighttime up here and cold.
I mean, there were days it was 7 degrees. You know, it was just absolutely freezing. Sometimes it would snow on us, and it's not supposed to snow. It would hail in the middle of one scene, you know. It made shooting really cold because, I mean, you've got these characters in basically a jacket and a t-shirt. You know, so it's like they'd do their scene, and they'd run into the tent and get warm, and come back and do it again, you know. So a lot of times, like Dylan in particular, he was like, oh, let's just go, let's get this done. You know, it's like he wouldn't want to go back and get warm and get cold. He's just, let's just get it done, because like that sense of kind of pace and energy kind of kept him warm in a way.
Can't feel my ears.
Here we go.
Tell you warm up your lips. You're about to go.
Any day we can survive the day is a favorite day. Any day you're in the warmth of a confined soundstage like this, given how cold it's been, is a pretty awesome day.
But I think that's all nature of the beast. You know, it's like we're physically attached to a project as well as mentally attached to a project. You know, people are going to get down, but they always going to get back up.
It's been really fun. We really do spend every moment together, and it's just really natural.
Get some of that. Kai doesn't even know it's in my hands.
Hit by
The American classic.
For 2 days we had to be strung up in harnesses and be pulled up on ropes completely vertically, which is really not very nice at all.
Oh, here we go.
We're GoProing. Oh, this is great.
Turn it the wrong way so that it looks like we're actually upside down.
Oh, that could be kind of cool. You're right.
rolling.
Bye.
Bye. Good plan, Thomas. Just hear what the man has to say. Really working out for us. Shut up, Nino.
Immediately all the blood just rushes to your head and your feet go numb and get pins and needles, and it's after 2 minutes you just want to come down, and we did it for 2 days, and it just makes you feel weird. That was pretty tough.
It was fun. It was really cool to see them do that stuff, and I'm glad they were game for it, because if I had a bunch of actors that couldn't do it, I don't know what I would do. We had this girder scene where they're climbing out in these girders in the rail yard in Jorge's lair.
Hey, Tomo! Right now, where are we going?
And it was fantastic. I mean, both of them just got out there and just did it, and they're headed 40 feet up in the air with nothing down below them except, some sharp metal, you know.
I am not afraid of anything, but then for some reason, walking across the beam it was so daunting.
I couldn't imagine doing that in heels.
It's not more than like this wide, so it's not even a foot wide, and then they're like, okay, reset, so you turn around and you're just like, me, Rosa, is like walking across the beam, and so I'm just sort of like, oh my God, this is really high up. You're just like sort of doing this, and they're like, look up, it helps, and everyone's yelling like helpful suggestions at you, and you're just like, shut up, and you're just like, oh my God. And you get to the other side, and Dylan's like making me laugh.
Squish crabs. We're gonna die. Parkour. We're all gonna die.
All of our young folks, Dylan and Dex and, Kaya, it's fantastic because they just hit it. And it's really nice and refreshing to be with folks who aren't trying to be anything but what they are.
You kids want to get to the right arm? I'll lead you to them. But you're going to owe me. Follow me!
All right, let's go!
It was exciting. I mean, I think it scared some people, but I love saying my line to Thomas, and Mijo says to me, you go first, hermano. And I just look at him, and I go, gosh, you kids really need to know, you have to learn how to trust sometime.
All right.
Yesterday, they spent the whole day filming the one scene where Thomas first meets Jorge.
Looks like you're tagged. You came from Wicked.
And they must have done it from 10, 11, 12 angles. To see them do the same scene all day yesterday was really eye-opening for me. I've learned how extremely difficult it is to make a 3-minute scene.
It's not easy to shoot these movies. We don't have much time, and again, even with the second one, we've been given more time, but the movie's so much bigger, so, I mean, like, relative to the first one, it's sort of the same ambitious, fast-paced schedule.
I think the only thing I can complain about is sand getting in my eye. But, I mean, if that's the only thing you can complain about, I feel like you have a pretty good job.
It's all worth it. I kept telling him, pain is temporary, film is forever. That's the motto of these movies.
They were all troopers. I was like, you know, you guys have truly survived the scorch.